The Atlanta Dream have never been in serious contention for a title, and it's primarily because of their guard play. Championship contenders are not built around two inconsistent scorers. Championship contending teams don't just pass the ball around until they get an open three. Karl Smesko giving his guards the green light to just do whatever they want, including continuing to jack up shots when they're not falling, that alone is like 85% of the Dream's issues. Live and die by the three hoops is not sustainable in the playoffs, Karl Smesko. Hell, it's showing you right now it's not even sustainable in the regular season. What I've learned from watching Karl Smesko coach the Dream in these first 19 games of the season is that he has no playbook. He has no go-to plays. His go-to play is give Rhyne Howard the ball and just see what she does with it. Let's hope she do something good with it. Either that or have Jordin Canada bring the ball up and dribble it for too damn long before she gives it to Rhyne or Alysha before they force up a shot. That's the entire playbook, Karl. Karl, if you have real championship aspirations, you gotta coach your team into getting there. You can't just put a group of players on the court and hope that they produce. I don't care how talented they are. You need to know your personnel, know your players' strengths and weaknesses, and create a system around that. If you know Rhyne and Alysha both have inconsistent jumpers, why are you not getting them to drive to the basket more? Because, Karl, you've already shown us that you don't really want to move away from them as your primary scoring options, which is fine. But if you're going to play primarily through them, play them to their strengths. Do not have them out there shooting jumpers every game because that's already shown to be inconsistent. Can we make finding Alysha Gray in transition a more consistent and frequent thing? Can we make Rhyne Howard driving to the basket a more consistent and frequent thing? Not only is the Atlanta Dream's offense a mess, but the defense is as well. The Dream gave up 15 threes in one of their recent matchups against the Valkyries. 15 threes on pretty much 47% shooting. To do that and turn around and allow the Seattle Storm to shoot almost 61% from three, Karl Smesko, that's disgusting. The fact that you couldn't make adjustments in the Valkyries game to defend that three-point line, that was already bad enough. But you can't make adjustments in between games to make sure the same thing doesn't happen the next game? Karl Smesko, I'm really asking myself if you're the right man for this team. No shade. And another thing I don't want to hear anymore is it's early. Like I just said, y'all, we're 19 games into the season. This is a 44-game season, meaning we're almost at the halfway mark already. 3 games left and we're at the halfway mark. Only a pretending-ass championship contending team would still be trying to figure it out at this point in the season. I'm sorry, girl, but if your team doesn't look serious quickly within the next 2 to 3 games, then you're probably not in the running for a title this year. Now, can the Dream turn it around? Yes, they can. I'm not going to say that it's impossible, but I'm not holding my breath. Similarly to what I said in my video about Dallas, every team that wants to win a title now or in these coming years, they need to make sure that the roster that they construct can be A'ja Wilson and the Aces on any given night. And if the answer to that question is no, which for the Dream it very much is no, you cannot be A'ja Wilson and the Aces on any given night, you are not a contender, point blank, period. And I think if you're a star or if you're a big name in this league who knows you want to win in the next couple of years, that's how you should be thinking as well. Players like AT, maybe even Marina, Kelsey Plum, Kelsey Mitchell, and yes, even Rhyne and Alysha. These are all great players who are capable of contributing to championships. But I just don't see them doing those things with the personnel that they're currently surrounded by on the teams that they're currently on. So where does that leave Rhyne and Alysha? Where does that leave all these other great players who don't have what they need to compete right now? Moves are just going to have to be made. That's the bottom line. Especially for an org like the Dream. If the goal is truly to win a title and this style of play that we're seeing on the court right now does not change, it'd be a complete waste of time to keep this core together for the remainder of their contracts. In my personal opinion, if the Dream do not make a deep playoff run this year, it's time to break it up. It'd be time to move on from Rhyne and Alysha and pivot. Which I've already been saying this since before the Angel Reese trade, but if y'all trade for y'all's quote-unquote missing piece and you still can't make a deep playoff run, yeah, hang it up, bruh. Hang it up. Clearly y'all are not a successful group together, so let's just call it quits and try something new. Again, y'all, I really hope I'm wrong about all of this, but game after game, it just unfortunately keeps looking like I'm right.